Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 2nd through to the 8th of September. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the consistent energies that are coming through from the sun at the moment, through the earth, which is good for creating and helping to create new things, to get on and create businesses, or even create relationships, or even being creative. But it also does, there is this double-edged sword to it all. It sometimes can make us focus a little bit of what we're doing. And that's where it could be difficult for you, because you tend to think a lot about that sort of thing. So I'd be a little bit wary of that at the same time. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energies. You've had some amazing readings over the last 2 weeks. Quite phenomenal, really. Completely off the wall to everybody else, to every other sign. Okay, so the overall energies here, it's a very thick energy in your future. And it's like there's something really solid that on a general energy of what you want out of it is, really consistent. A lot, you want it to be solid. You want to know where you're going. You want to know not necessarily just the details. You want to know that you've got enough to do what you want to do in regards to the relationships that are around you. And there is tied into your past. It's all of this area here that seems to be the most important thing that's going on with you in the general energies. It's converting past into the reality of a future, but something that's really, really solid. On your financial side, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of stars going on there. There's opportunities, and it's not just one opportunity, and it could be a multifaceted thing. So you could be having like a business that you can, there's lots of opportunities within that business that are not necessarily the same thing. So it makes it life very varied or what have you. In your job, of possible job prospects, it's a stimulating thing that you could be learning a lot about a new job, or learning something to take a step up in your life. So going on a workshop and so forth. So you've got the qualifications to change your life, or to change jobs or business or what have you. But it is, definitely going off on a mission. There is no doubt about it. On both on your financial side and on your relationship side. And it's a passionate mission as well. It's not throwing caution to the wind, though. I think this is a calculated passion. It's almost a spiritual path as well. It seems to be spiritually connected to you, sort of kind of going, this is what I enjoy and this is what I want. Let's see what's going on your karmic path on your relationship side. It's playing between the universe and the past. So it's basically, you're using the past, which seems important as well, to how it calibrates to the coincidences around you. So if you need to think about something, use the coincidences around you, sort of saying, should I do this? And allow the coincidences, the little things, and it could be just a word on a shop here, or a noise, or a particular type of car that's connected to you, or to the other person. It's using the things that are around you. Yeah, you are going off on a mission. This is, you should own it. Step into it, because very good friend of mine sort of said to concentrate on the things that you can control, which are totally good. So Tanya, you got this totally right, and it seems to be the case here as well. And it's a sort of like you're taking the lead here. You're taking the lead in a relationship, and it's driven by your passions. As we would say in the UK, you'll be wearing the trousers in the outfit here. And it's I don't think you relish taking on all of that responsibility for other people. It's not because you don't like other people or you don't want to. It's just because, you're very much a case of, you want people to be free to do what they want to do, But here it's like you empowering your future, really, really empowering your future. The coincidences or the universal energies here, what's going on here, that's really strong as well. It's also pushing out to outside. So there is this sort of like, it's very solid coincidences that are coming your way. You get the Three of Wands, nothing but wands at the moment. Very, very passionate. And I think this is basically, that's what I said. It's sort of like pushing out there, seeing what the coincidences are happening, owning your path, any choices you're making, just take your time to listen. And I think the universe is sort of saying to you that, just take your time to listen. It's not necessarily procrastination here. It's more of a case of take the time to listen to see which pathway corresponds the best to you, more than anything else. On your past self is there's decisions out of your past sort of saying, I don't ever want to do that again, but I know what I don't want. It's much easier to see what I do want. And I think out of all your past is now giving you this notion of putting yourself first, which is what that is all about on your karmic path. And once you put yourself first, that's when you actually can provide a lot for the people that are around you, that you love, that are important in regards to relationships to you. But it is a case of putting yourself first. And this is where I think you've got to wear the trousers in the does that sound sexist? I don't know. No, it's not meant to be, but it's just, it's sort of like, you taking charge of the situation. In the future self is, I get this, it's like a tower, not like a tower moment. It's almost as like you're building something, like an edifice. You're building something. You're manifesting something. This is it, which is what you're so good at. And I think this is where you can manifest it. It's going to be easier for you to manifest things and go off on that mission once you take the time to listen to the coincidences that are around you. So the universe almost makes the decision for you. So the universe is making the decisions and you're creating your future with those decisions. It's like, I build the house, but you're decorating it, sort of scenario. That's the sort of thing. The universe is sort of saying, I'll build the house for you. You've just got to decorate it. You've got to put your style on it. What's the lessons out of this week here? That plays into this. Start really concentrating on, rather than just sort of like playing around with manifestation, really start concentrating in it in a really important, it's going to go so quickly. Wow, this is so powerful on the relationship side. Just look at that. It really is quite powerful. There's a lot of energy going on there in your life in regards to your relationship. It's now you're opening up. From being a little bit closed off in the last sort of like 2 or 3 weeks. And it is going to go, it is the lessons in this week is by going quickly in a way. And going quickly is by listening to, really being here and now with regards to the coincidences that are around you. So then it makes the choice a lot easier for you. Let's see what's going on your financial side. On your karmic path here, it opens out like a bunch of flowers. It's playing in all sort of areas. I think your karmic path here is to, I think it's through, it could well be, something that you've learned or an experience or knowledge that you have already or, of what you've done in life. And if you allow that to come through, it almost affects everything that is around you. And it's one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself. Queen of Cups. Look at that. In your karmic path, you've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. There's a lot of powerful stuff going on there. And on your financial side, because it's like a bouquet of flowers, a bunch of flowers, you've got to be highly emotionally stimulated about and excited about getting on with whatever you've got to do, and allow that joy and excitement to overflow into your world. So it could be a case of, doing adverts on Facebook or doing posts on Facebook or doing videos on YouTube, which is going to open the door, or starting a YouTube channel or whatever it is. It just seems to be, allowing that exuberant sort of energy to overflow on the world around you. From the universal energies, very similar to this side here. I think as you're pushing forward, it's almost as like you're creating a vacuum behind you as you go forward, and that's pulling in the coincidences and the synchronicities of the universe that is behind you. Yeah, I think the universe is basically towing the line that you're setting. And because it's towing the line, the universe knows what to do. It's become evident for it. And it's really providing a lot of passions. I've just realised, look, it's all wands here, apart from one pentacle and one cup. The rest of it is all ones. There's a lot of passions going on here. Finally, your passions are really coming to the surface. It's absolutely beautiful to see. And your past self, let's see what's going on there. That's playing into the decisions that you're making. And I think the past has provoked in you, and this is where I say I think you've learned something, or you've got a qualification, or your experiences, which is helping you to make a decision about how you open a business or exploit your knowledge in a business sort of sense, or in a job or projects, whatever it is. And it's from your past, you are freeing yourself up with that knowledge in the past. It seems to have been quite hard work to actually learn a lot about life, or learn about energy, or learn about getting a qualification in whatever you want to do. It's like you had to stick to it, and it may have felt like you were stuck in a rut, but that's no longer the case. Your karmic path is to literally go out there and explore and get it. See what's going on in your future self. This is where we get all those stars. There's a load of stars playing in here, and I think in the future, you're opening up not only one opportunity, but multitudes. So let's just say you do a YouTube channel. That's one aspect of it. You're doing the YouTube channel, which you might be really passionate about. And then you've got a lot of merchandising that goes along with the YouTube channel, which you love doing as well. And it seems like there's multitudes of angles going on. Yeah, look at that, 9 of Cups. There's loads of possibilities for you. Really good possibilities for you. And it makes you incredibly happy. And the happier you are, and the exuberant energies that you have within you, the more you let it flow, the bigger the result you get. And the lesson of this week, I didn't get the lesson out of that. I've got the Hangman, I've seen it, but it is, I think you will see things differently if you allow your emotions and your energy just to flow, just to follow the flow. If you follow the flow this week and financially, all of a sudden you're going to kind of go, do you know what? That works really well. And I've got all those qualifications. I've got the backing of that, really solid backing. And now I can really do something with it. Let's just see what's going on with the Light Seers card. Let's see what's the overall energy on your relationship side here. Yeah, you're distilling a lot of, I think this is tied into your past more than anything else. I think you've distilled a lot of what your experiences in regards to relationships, the 3 of Cups there, into that 1 cup. Where is it? There it is there. That 1 cup there. And that 1 cup there is about putting yourself forward. And I think this is, because you've distilled all of that stuff, you can really go off on a great mission for you, which would be really good. And it's that desire is to go off on that mission. With the King of Wands, you get the Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, sorry. You've got the Knight of Wands twice here. This is a mission to empowering you. That's what it is. A mission that is going to empower you like no tomorrow. And I think you're going to really enjoy it on your relationship side. As I said, I think you need to wear the trousers in the situation. You need to be the driving force behind any emotional or relationship side of your life at the moment. With the 3 of Wands, you get the 4 of Pentacles. This is a really good card, actually, to get with the 3 of Wands, because it's not procrastination. And no, I don't think you're holding on too tightly. It could well be. And if you are, stop it. But apart from that, I think, you know, once you start listening to the coincidences around you, and they're very small coincidences, is, as I say, asking a question, should I be with this person? And then you get a, you know, a lorry that drives past that's got like, you know, Y and S on the number plate. And you kind of go, yes, there you go, I should be. And go with the flow, go with it. Listen to the thing, but make sure it's good for you and make sure you're the driving force behind it, basically. That's what it seems like. With the Six of Pentacles, you get the King of Cups. Yes, you can convert your emotions into reality. And that's where the manifestation comes in, as long as you put yourself first. And to do that, you have to be, I think you have to be almost like matter of fact about it, you know, because you know your past. And now from knowing your past, you're starting to say, okay, well, I'm going to put my happiness first. You can be very matter of fact about it. Look at that. Look at that. That is just phenomenal. You know, absolutely phenomenal. Tied in with the Chariot card here, you can really, things are going to change at a huge speed once you start manifesting. Once you start engaging in the manifestation of it all, you will be the biggest winner here. And everyone will win around you as well. Look at that. With the Chariot card, you get the Hierophant. Spiritual mastery in regards to body, mind, and spirit. How you go about putting this into action in a very physical way. As I said, you want it to, it seems like the energy wants it to be very structured, very, you know, consistent, very dependable sort of energy here. And you know, it's towards your happiness and driving towards your happiness. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice on your relationship side. Let's see what's going on your financial side. With the Knight of Wands, you get the Five of Cups. You got the 4, 5 of Cups here. On both sides here, on your financial side, you get the 5 of Cups. I think it's the disappointment could have been that you've been on this mission for some time and you may not have got the results that you actually wanted. And it's like kind of going, I don't understand it. I'm working hard. But maybe what you're not putting into it is that beautiful, vibrant energy that you can have. Once you put that vibrant energy and start loving it, that's when you get the results. Being the best example of yourself. Stop fighting yourself. Make peace with yourself and make peace with your past, your path, not your past, although your past could be as well, but your path. And it's got to be, you know, something that makes you excited and makes you enjoy. If you've got to really fight for it, I wouldn't even bother doing it. Just like, if you're enjoying it, go for it, do it. And it will bring in the results. With the universe here is sort of like the evident path. They know what you want. They also know that you've got that knowledge and quality with you. And they're bringing in consistency, consistent passions that's going to give you the abundance, that's going to make you feel very secure about your future. A lot of the coincidences are helping to drive that into your life. And seeing the difference, what a difference a day makes. You know, the difference because you engage in a very joyous and passionate way. King of Pentacles from the past, from the universe, and now you got the Queen of Pentacles from your past. Yeah, I think you've been very studious. The Queen of Pentacles, she's not really going anywhere. She's calm. She knows where she's going. She knows where the results are to be had. She's done a lot of work. I think you've done a lot of work in basically getting qualifications or through your experiences. And now you can use it to create a great future. Yeah, it's because of the journey. With the 6 of Cups, with the 9 of Cups, you get the 6 of Cups. This is all about that bunch of flowers that you're offering to yourself. It's offering the memory of how you've done things. You're getting past that sort of disappointment And that's the only sort of red flag I'm getting out of that, that you sometimes you can shoot yourself in the foot about that, but I can't see any of that happening here. But in your future self, it's all about sort of learning about the journey. And because you've learned about the journey, you know how to do it. The only ingredient that's missing is that vibrant energy that you can put into your pathway. The moment you can do that, it's going to be a breeze by the looks of it. And you will see things in a completely different way. And that brings you healing. That brings you back to a position that is so much more comfortable. The moment you start seeing things in a different way, of doing things in a different way, because of the vibrant energy you put into it, you're very comfortable. You don't have to go out and you don't have to slog and work really, work your fingers to the bone to get the results now. And I think it's putting pay to that disappointment. The healing that comes out of that is putting pay to the disappointment that you may have had in the past about this whole sort of scenario. You engage your beautiful, vibrant energy into your financial side, and actually on your relationship side, that is your future. Let's just look at that. That as a future. Let's look at it. Libra, it's just absolutely phenomenal. You are going to be the driving force in your emotional side, or you should be the driving force in your emotional life, because you're putting yourself forward. You're putting yourself first, which is absolutely brilliant. Great to see, Libra. Really do. Lovely to see. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Really do. Much appreciate all the support you show through the YouTube system. I hope you're enjoying the energy videos or the spiritual videos that we're putting out on this channel as well. I will see you soon. Don't forget, in the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.